Hello everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm Krishiv.P, and I'm excited to share my work as a children's author. Today I'll be talking about my story, Mira and the Question. We'll explore what inspired it, the journey of creating it, and some key themes. So, let's dive in and discover the wonderful world of Mira and her curious questions together. Mira's hand shoots up, eager for answers. This moment really captures the essence of curiosity, how a simple question can spark a lot of thinking. When we talk about the power of questions, we're emphasizing how asking the right questions can unlock new ideas, solve problems, and deepen our understanding. Mira's endless curiosity is a perfect example. She's always seeking to learn more, to explore beyond what she already knows. This relentless desire to understand drives progress and innovation. Throughout this presentation, I want us to keep in mind that questions are not just about getting answers. They are about opening doors to new possibilities. And Mira's curiosity reminds us that staying curious is what keeps us learning and growing. Mira wonders, what happens when you do know? It's a question that many of us have probably asked at some point. When curiosity is unanswered, it can leave us feeling stuck or even a bit frustrated. That's what I want to focus on today. How unanswered questions can linger in our minds and impact us. This slide highlights that sense of unanswered curiosity, that question that keeps coming back, even when we don't have the answer yet. It's important because it connects to our overall theme of learning and growth, how questions drive us forward, but also how they can hold us back if we don't seek answers. So, let's explore why unanswered curiosity matters and how it shapes our journey of discovery. So here we see Mira, laughing and playing, trying to push the question away. It's a classic example of a playful distraction. When someone uses humor or lightheartedness like this, they're often trying to avoid a difficult or uncomfortable question. It's a natural reaction. Sometimes we don't want to face the answer right away. This behavior connects to the broader theme of how people handle challenging conversations. Instead of directly engaging, they might deflect or divert attention. Recognizing this helps us understand the importance of creating a safe environment where questions can be addressed openly, rather than avoided through distraction. So in this scene, we see Mr. Keo noticing that Mira seems to be deep in thought. You can tell he's attentive and observant, which sets the stage for a meaningful interaction. He then decides to ask her a friendly question, showing his genuine interest in her feelings. This moment is titled, Meeting Mr. Keo, a thoughtful encounter, highlighting how small, caring gestures can open the door to deeper conversations. Throughout our presentation, we're emphasizing the importance of empathy and communication, and this scene perfectly illustrates how even a simple question can create a connection. It reminds us that paying attention to others' moods can lead to important, supportive exchanges. Now, in this moment, I share my question openly, and I can feel a sense of relief washing over me. It's like a weight has been lifted, and I finally feel truly understood. This is such an important part of the process, being able to speak freely without fear of judgment. When I do that, I begin to find my voice, to express what really matters to me. It's a powerful step toward authentic communication and connection. This slide highlights how sharing honestly can lighten our emotional load and help us be heard. Remember, finding your voice is a key part of growth and understanding, not just for yourself, but also for those around you. Some questions, especially the more complex ones, can really take time to understand and fully embrace. It's important to remember that growth isn't always immediate. It's a process that unfolds gradually. This slide reminds us that growth takes time, and that's perfectly okay. Not everything needs to be solved right away. Sometimes, the best approach is to sit with the question, let it marinate, and give ourselves space to reflect. By understanding that some issues require patience, we're better equipped to navigate challenges thoughtfully rather than rushing to find quick fixes. This idea ties into the overall theme of fostering a mindset of growth and resilience, recognizing that progress often comes in stages, and that it's okay if some questions linger for a bit. Questions can really walk alongside you as you grow. Think of questions as friends, Friendly, supportive, always there to guide you. They help you explore new ideas and understand different perspectives. Questions as trusty companions mean they're always reliable, helping you stay curious and motivated. They're like a constant partner in your journey of learning and development. Remember, embracing questions in this way keeps your growth authentic and connected. They're not just obstacles, they're valuable tools that support you every step of the way. Mira discovers that expressing questions can actually lighten burdens. Sometimes, just putting our questions into words helps us see things more clearly and reduces the weight of uncertainty. Writing it down is a powerful tool. By doing so, we give shape to our doubts and concerns, making them more manageable. When we see questions in a new light, they transform from obstacles into opportunities for growth and understanding. This approach reminds us that questioning isn't a sign of weakness, but a step toward clarity and progress. Overall, embracing our questions and writing them down can be a vital part of our journey toward resilience and self-awareness. Now, as we move to this next stage, notice how the question itself begins to change. It becomes kinder and gentler, reflecting a shift in our mindset. Instead of focusing on what's wrong or what's missing, the question starts to grow into something more positive and nurturing. This is what I like to call the growing question. It's evolving into something beautiful, something that invites collaboration, curiosity, and ultimately, solutions that are more thoughtful and compassionate. This shift is so important because it aligns with the overall theme of transformation, moving from a problem-focused approach to one that's more open and constructive. When we allow our questions to grow in this way, we create space for new ideas and deeper understanding. It's about fostering a mindset that's more gentle and encouraging, which can lead to more meaningful progress. Mira discovers joy in painting, reading, and helping. Trying new things and exploring new activities are essential parts of her journey. When we talk about trying new things, it's really about stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing opportunities to learn and grow. It's exciting to see how these experiences can open up new perspectives and passions. Exploring new activities keeps life interesting and helps us develop new skills while having fun. For Mira, these activities are more than just hobbies. They're ways to connect with herself and others, and to find happiness in everyday moments. So, the key takeaway here is that trying new things can be a powerful way to discover what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Mira feels at peace with not knowing everything. This is such a powerful idea, isn't it? Sometimes, we get caught up in the need to have all the answers, to control every detail. But Mira has learned to accept that uncertainty is a natural part of life. She finds comfort in letting go of that need for certainty. It's about embracing the unknown, recognizing that it's okay not to have everything figured out all the time. This acceptance doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It's about trusting the process. And by doing so, she's able to find a sense of calm and peace. This ties into the overall theme of our presentation, finding balance and peace by accepting what we cannot control. So, embracing uncertainty becomes a kind of strength, a way to move forward with openness and resilience. Sharing feelings of confusion can be really helpful because it often brings comfort and support. When we're confused about something, opening up to a friend can make a big difference. It helps us feel less alone and more understood. Friendship is about those moments where we can be honest and vulnerable. Sharing questions with friends allows us to gain new perspectives and guidance. Remember, talking about what confuses us is a healthy part of building strong, trusting relationships. And it ties back to the overall theme of how connecting with others can help us navigate our feelings more effectively. So, don't hesitate to reach out and share your questions. It's a powerful step toward feeling better and more supported. The question thrives in Mira's kind heart and mind. It's a reflection of her compassion and curiosity, showing how deeply she cares about understanding herself and the world around her. Finding home, in this context, isn't just about a physical place, but about discovering where she truly belongs within herself and her community. The question that lives inside her is more than just a doubt or a challenge. It's a guiding force that pushes her to explore and grow. This internal quest is central to our overall theme. The idea that finding your true self and your place in the world is often driven by that very inner questioning. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound answers come from asking the right questions and from listening to what those questions reveal about our deepest desires and values. Myra learns that answers often come in pieces. What this means is that sometimes, when we're searching for solutions or understanding, we don't get everything all at once. Instead, we receive small bits of information that, when pieced together, form a clearer picture. It's like solving a puzzle. You find one piece, then another, and gradually the full image appears. This leads us to the idea of many small answers. Instead of expecting one big, definitive answer right away, we should be open to gathering smaller insights over time. It's through these pieces that we build our understanding. And that brings us to a different kind of ending. Sometimes, the conclusion isn't a neat, final answer, but rather an ongoing process of discovery. It's a more flexible, adaptable way of thinking, accepting that learning is often about assembling these pieces, rather than finding a single, perfect solution. So, in the bigger picture, this approach reminds us to be patient, curious, and open-minded as we work through complex problems. It's about appreciating the journey of discovery, not just the destination. Some children collect toys. Myra collected questions. This comparison highlights how different people value different things. Some gather physical objects, while others gather curiosity and inquiries. Collecting questions is a powerful way to foster growth, because questions reveal our desire to understand more deeply. They push us to explore new ideas, challenge assumptions, and expand our thinking. In a way, questions are like tools for development. They help us build knowledge and resilience. So, as we've discussed throughout this presentation, embracing curiosity and asking questions is essential for personal and professional growth. It's not just about finding answers, but about nurturing a mindset that values continuous learning. Remember, the most successful thinkers are often those who stay curious and keep asking questions. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you continue to collect questions and grow in every step you take.